Morning everyone, sorry if I look a little bit ragged. I've just climbed out of bed. I'm in the middle of my morning, or I don't know if you call it a ritual. So every morning basically I've started doing this thing where I hop up and I do 10 minutes of meditation, and then I spend half an hour reading a self-development book before I go on to do an hour of writing, or of a course I'm writing at the moment, and then I get stuck into my online business stuff for the day. So what I thought I'd do is every morning just jump on really quickly just for 5 minutes and share what my take home was from what I read this morning. So at the moment I'm reading this book called The Road Less Stupid by, lights in there, Keith Cunningham, and basically it's a book about, it goes through different chapters on things to do with business, and then he gives you thinking time questions. So it's about spending time thinking so that we make less stupid decisions, because as he says, we're always going to make stupid decisions, but stupid decisions are emotionally driven, and by having thinking time on stuff, then we are less inclined to make just emotionally driven, like, oh my god, yes, I need to do that, decisions that are the ones that turn out to be the disasters. So it's when we stop using our mind and we start using our heart that we often make our stupid decisions, which is ironic. But anyway, so this morning I was reading a chapter basically about goal setting. It's called Dreams in Demand. So I was talking about goal setting, and basically what it is about, we need to know where we are to get to where we're going. So it's not just enough to set a goal and say I want to be there, but we actually need to know where we are. So we need to know point A to get to point B. Because if we don't know where we are, if we don't know where point A is, then we can't structure a plan to get to point B. So it's basically not just enough for us to say, I'm going to make 6 figures in my business and that's my goal. We need to know where we are now so that we can put plans into place to get to our goal. That whole, the secret and just, visualizing stuff, it doesn't work like that. Yes, you need that drive, you need that motivation, but it's not just enough to be just passionately just thinking about your goal. You need to actually be planning on how you're going to get to your goal. So I'm just going to read a paragraph from it for you. That's where I realised I've left my reading glasses in the other room. The goal setter's focus is exclusively on the goal, point B. Rarely is consideration given to the reality of where you are, point A. How in the world can you get from here to there if you have no clue and haven't thought about where here is? Reality about here is critical to designing a path from here to there. In fact, one of the hardest parts of designing the journey is being sober about reality and painstakingly honest about your current situation. Psychiatric hospitals are filled with people who are delusional about reality. So that's just a paragraph from a chapter that really spoke to me. And then there was a quote in here which I really loved. So H. Ross Perot's definition of being an entrepreneur, and this is a really good one. So being an entrepreneur is someone who is grateful for the progress that has been made and simultaneously dissatisfied with the rate that they are making it. So I think that about sums up all of us. Okay, so I hope that you guys are having a good day wherever you are, and that you got something out of today, and that you go back to your goals, have a think about what your goals are, and then think about where you are now and start planning. Because between another chapter he talks about, it's really where the real important thing is actually not thinking about, you need to know your point A and point B, but somewhere in between point A and point B is something that's stopping you. It's your obstacle that's stopping you from getting to point B. So not only do you need to know where you are now, point A, and where you want to be, point B, but then you need to look at what the obstacle is in between point A and point B that is stopping you from getting to point B. And then once you work out what the obstacle is, you can work out how to remove it, and that's all part of the plan of getting to your goals. So have a great day. Do goal setting, but also do planning on how you're going to get to your goals. That's the takeout from this morning.